gas caused by hyperacidity, giving you fast and effective relief. Rulux Antacid, anti-flatulence suspension. Rulux, a quality product of SKG Pharma Limited. If symptoms persist after 3 days, see your doctor.
Indomitable. I am indomitable. I am indomitable.
You are the indomitable generation, and this Indomitables pack is for you.
We are indomitable, we got a great future. We are unstoppable, yes, we are indomitable. We are indomitable, we got great future. We are unstoppable, we are indomitable. We are indomitable, we got great future. We are unstoppable, we are indomitable.
Indomie, tasty nutrition, good for you.
Now you're talking.
Let me tell you about this fantastic new discovery. No, not this, guys. It's olx.com.ng. Now decide with thousands of buyers. They meet better sellers for better deals. Sure. Oh, now for your mobile phone or computer. Just last week, I've been selling my old sound system, my generator, and my old car. Oh, now for cash.
It takes just 3 easy steps and meet the buyer in person to complete the cash deal. olx.com.ng, where thousands of buyers meet sellers for better bargains. Sell it!
This is new Close-Up Deep Action. We created it to give the world 3 times fresher breath and eliminate up to 99% of germs. Maybe we went too far. There's an outbreak of freshness spreading through Nigeria.
So celebrate, celebrate. Turn up the volume, jubilate. We really, really love night.
Now, the best ever from Close Up. 3 times fresher breath.
Welcome back. If it has joined us, you're watching the news at 10, broadcasting live from Lagos. A reminder of our top stories this evening. The federal government is to hand over PHCN assets to the new owners, dismissing threats by disengaged workers. The Senate summons the Works Minister over 30 billion naira Sherpy fund. Nigeria Customs Service says no duty was paid on the 2 armored cars purchased by the NCAA. And U.S. government apologizes to Americans over the botched rollout of Obamacare laws. And all our top stories and other programs are on our website, channelstv.com, and on youtube.com/channelsweb. But to get us on the move, visit m.channelstv.com to view us live on an iPad, an iPhone, or a BlackBerry. You can also download the Channels TV app for Android and Nokia 920 devices from their respective stores. Also, you can now interact with the Channels Eyewitness feature on our Android and Windows 8 platforms. So if you have a picture or video to share with us, all you need to do is download the Channels TV Android application on your device, swipe to reveal the Eyewitness menu, and follow the instructions to share your reports, pictures, and your videos. And it's over now to Linda Akiwe, who has more on the news at 10 from our Abuja studios.
Thanks, Amarachi. And now the news from Abuja, the Federal Capital Territory. The bill to make housing affordable for low-income earners has suffered a setback in the Senate. While considering a motion of the Senate Committee on Lands and Housing on the bill, the lawmakers queried the source of funding for the proposed scheme and the management of the scheme. The bill was returned to the committee for further legislative work, and no date was given to the committee to conclude their work. Nigeria's housing deficit, according to the federal government, is estimated at 17 million housing units. The situation is further worsened by the high cost of acquiring houses. This is the rationale behind the consideration of the social housing bill.
In all of the policies that exist in this country, there is no policy that is specifically designed to cater for the low-income people. All the housing policies we have in this country today are designed for those who earn money. Therefore, you have low-cost housing options. But there is no provision for any man in this village, an aged person, a widow, anybody who has no source of income at all. So the idea of this bill was actually to pick money from those redundant funds where you can use them to help people who have no income at all.
This is history being made. If it is only this policy that the 7th session is able to sail through, this bill is able to sail through, Nigerians will be grateful. Those who are in the unemployment line, the poverty that we are crying about now, will be lowered.
The question of which government agency would manage the proposed scheme and how the funds would be raised became contentious.
FHA, does it have the capacity to warehouse and manage this fund, as well as build the houses? So I think there has to be a division here.
If there is something like this in the FHA Act already, then what we need is to amend the FHA Act to reflect the concept that we have here. And that will solve it. But the real critical areas are, one, funding, and then management of the fund.
The social housing bill is a major part of a national housing policy. The scheme, when approved, is expected to deliver 3.6 million houses across the Federation in 1 year. Residents of Asakio community in Nasarawa State who sought shelter in other communities in the wake of the violence allegedly perpetrated by members of the Ombase militia group now have a cause to smile. The state government has made good its promise to rebuild the town, with the governor Tanko Amakura donating building materials worth 45 million naira for the project. While making the donation, Governor Amakura promised adequate security for Asakio town to prevent a recurrence of the incident.
I want to assure you on my own honor that this administration will never, I repeat, never allow the people of Asakio to be exposed to any danger. We have come today to deliver to you 5 trailers of cement, which is the equivalent of about 3,000 bags for the time being. We have also come to deliver to you 500 bundles of corrugated iron sheets. We have also come to deliver to you 2,000 bags of zinc nail. They are all packed in the store here. Like I promised when I came to Namu, I said government was going to facilitate the disbursement of some funds that would assist one way or the other in putting back some of the rooms that have been destroyed. It is in this regard that we are here to deliver the sum of 45 million naira. This 45 million naira will be distributed according to households, and government will look critically on the way and manner such monies and materials are distributed.
The 4 Brigade Command of the Nigerian Army in Edo State has paraded some suspects said to have been involved in the abduction of Dr. Ona Ekomu, and judge of the Edo State High Court, Justice Daniel Okumbowa. The army also paraded 9 other suspects allegedly involved in illegal arms sales, bunkering and impersonation. Addressing journalists, the public relations officer of the 4 Brigade Command of the Nigerian Army, Captain Roslyn Managbe, said Mr. Akwewe Ojijewe admitted to be part of the gangs trained by Kelvin Onyara involved in the kidnapping of the judge and Dr. Ekumu. Items recovered from the suspects includes the Prado Jeep the kidnappers had seized from the judge, arms and ammunition. A 24-year-old man who claimed to be a staff of the Independent Electoral Commission, INEC, in Cross River State has been sentenced to 6 months imprisonment. Mr. Emmanuel Silas was convicted today by a magistrate court for fraudulently obtaining between 12,000 and 4,000 naira from different job seekers for employment in INEC. INEC Commissioner in Cross River State, Mr. Mike Igini, has advised Nigerians to beware of such characters, as INEC does not collect money as processing fee for employment. The Catholic Diocese of Oka in Anambra State has denied reports of alleged assault on one of its priests by the governorship candidate of the All Progressives Congress in the state, Senator Chris Ngige. At a press conference held in Oka, the state capital, the Chancellor of the Catholic Diocese of Oka, Reverend Father Chudi Akeni, and an officer of the party, Mr. Okwi Adogu, noted that the church is not aware of any brawl between the priest and the senator.
Something I didn't expect policemen to do, very rudely, but it was very sad that anybody could have insulted a priest, and helped me locate whoever the police came with. And the men, I repeat, apologized to the policemen one by one. I apologized to the father, and I saw them smile, exchange handshakes, and everyone ended.
For the nation to become a developed economy, then the various regions have a role to play. And this explains why the Southeast intellectuals are meeting to evolve ways of growing the economy and also working out modalities for increased trade and investment. This year's Southeast Economic Summit took place in Enugu, and the keynote speaker was Nigeria's High Commissioner to Canada, Mr. Ojo Maduekwe.
And investment re-examination in the 2013 Southeast Economic Summit in Enugu, where issues bordering on how to grow the economy of the zone were discussed. Keynote speakers identified transportation as a major means of creating business opportunity and development.
All people have situations that enable them use the type of transport that's available to them. The local economies will grow. There will be economies of scale for investors, etc.
Rail is the next cheap alternative for transportation, followed by roads and then air. We need about 8,000 kilometers of railway line. Regular standard railway line, interconnecting our cities and communities so that we can move people and goods freely. Next, please.
The construction of monorails is under consideration, and work has begun in Enugu, and that of Onitsha will soon commence. In his submission, the Nigerian High Commissioner to Canada urged the people of the Southeast to demonstrate a stronger commitment to productivity.
One is to create genuine new value by bringing resources together in ways that serve people's wants and needs, and putting together a transportation infrastructure in the whole of the Southeast, especially through rail, is an opportunity for a new elite that is a B elite, not a low-cost elite, to do exactly what I have just proposed.
From the FCT, now back to you, Amarachi.
Thanks a lot, Linda, for bringing us up to speed on what's been going on. And when the news at 10 returns, River State Governor commiserates with the First Lady over the death of her mother. That's in a moment. Do join us again.
When searching for a good bank, you have to be very discerning, so you don't get one thing and miss out on others.
Well, your search is over at First Bank. We offer a variety of products and services made with you in mind. From flexible loans, easy access to cash, bill payments from anywhere in the world, to savings for the little ones. Make that switch today. Contact us to learn more about the many products and services we have designed for your convenience.